So much energy here in the house tonight. We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here is Butterbean. You can't mention the sport of boxing without mentioning this guy. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
And here is Butterbean. They call him king of the 4-rounders, but he can go 12 if he needs to. I'm not sure that any of his fights will last that long. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a 2-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
The height, how is that gonna... He's gonna need a step ladder to hit this fighter.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist known as the King of the 4-rounders, introducing Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody.
Whoa, Johnny. And he just rocked. Big Butterbean is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much... And down goes Butterbean. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Butterbean in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Stay full.
You got complacent. The fight's not over yet.
Here we go for round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good counter punching. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That hook doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh no, Butterbean! He's in trouble! And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Oh, wait a minute! And Bowe is dazed. Talk about Butterbean in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get back out there and win the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want
Sky, you're much better. He's not in your league.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They exchange punches. Missing with the hook. This fighter told us, did you see that? Whoa, and Butterbean just got Look out! It's not the Hindenburg. It's Butterbean who's down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. talk about Butterbean in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
That's, I'm happy. Good work out there.
And don't give him anything. Go back.
There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice job to block that uppercut. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchange here from both men. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Time for the 5th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What heart? Did you see that? Oh, and it's an earthquake as Butterbean goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.